first off, I want to touch on this AI rapper guy. Okay, FN Meka. I've had a few opportunities to talk to some people. I talked to Star on his YouTube live show, and I actually had an interview with a CBC reporter maybe about a week ago now. And this is when the inklings, when the rumblings of this AI rapper had first popped up on the scene. Okay. And she hit me up and she was like, let me find her name just so I could give her a pop-up big up. Maybe she even emailed me back. But we had a Zoom interview to talk about this artificial intelligence rapper. That was okay, because it's not he or it is not signed to Capitol Records anymore. But at the time, let's call him he, was signed to Capitol Records. And had accumulated about 10 million plus followers on TikTok. Her name is Manjula. Salute to Manjula Selvaraja. Selvaraja. Salute to her. She's a CBC reporter. We did a Zoom interview. She wanted to get my opinion on, what do I think about this AI rapper, and do you think it's going to be replacing real rappers? Right? Apparently, this rapper was getting his vocals from a real human, but the lyrics were created by artificial intelligence, right? By algorithms and things of that nature. So I'm going to pull up an article here. I think I have an article from CBC Music. Or no, MME. Sorry, this is from NME Music. And this is from August 17th. This is an earlier article when the thing first started popping up on the scene. Let me put it up on the screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. 1 second. They updated fucking Streamlab a little bit, just a little bit. Just give me a quick second. I don't want y'all show my email here. Here we go. Bam. I went straight to the friggin' news. I didn't even do a proper roll call. Comment gang, y'all over here, man, before I get into this news, because I'm like jumping right into it, yo. You know what I'm saying? No long talking. Y'all in the building? Hit that like button as y'all are pulling up. Affect the audio, wagwan. Also, how's my sound? Am I good on the mics? I'm good. Y'all can hear me? Proper things. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. I can hear myself. BJ Gill says thumbs up. All right, so let's get it popping here. Now, Capitol Records signs AI powered virtual rapper. Now, remember, August 17th is what it says on the date here. Okay, so this is the old article. This is before the backlash, I guess, or as much of the backlash. So FN Meka, a robot rapper powered by artificial intelligence with over 10 million followers on TikTok and more than 1 billion views on the platform, has inked a deal with Capitol Records. The new signee was reported by Music Business Worldwide last week. The same day FN Meka dropped the first single for the label, a song called Florida Wata, that also features real-life rapper Gunna, free YSL, and gaming streaming Click. It was produced by Turbo, whose past credits include songs by Travis Scott, Young Thug, and Lil Baby. In the song, FN delivers verses like Tesla, Gucci, Cybertruck. Wreck that shit. I don't give a fuck. That's bars. That's what he said. That's what the AI came up with. So, okay. You see the video that they were going to have here? That's gone because this thing, Meka, he received a lot of backlash. Okay, but as far as like the way that they put this rapper together, FM Meka was created by Factory New, a virtual record label who were first to sign FN. The company's co-founder Anthony Martini explained the company's process to MBW last year, saying they created AI technology that analyzes popular songs from specific genres. Based on that, he said, the technology generates suggestions for the building blocks of new songs, such as lyrical content, chords, melodies, and tempos. It's getting kind of spooky. I ain't gonna lie to you. Martini said that the company then combined those elements to make a song. As of now, a human voice performs the vocals, but we are working towards the ability to have the computer come up with and perform its own words, and even collaborate with other computers as co-writers. It's not clear who the human voice performing the vocals on, say, Florida Water is above. They found out who it is. It's a black guy, okay? Because the backlash was, and I'll pull up some stuff on the backlash. Let's see here. Let's see. AI rapper dropped. Okay. So, as of now, the rapper got dropped, right? There's been a bunch of music videos that came out from this guy. Clips from music videos that people started getting outraged about. You know, there was one that was going viral where he was getting beat down by the police or getting beat down by a guard in jail. Just all the stereotypes that I guess they put on like rappers and black guys, right? And he's pretty racially ambiguous, I guess you can call him. Like, what would you call this guy? He light skinned? Comment gang? What was he? He's more of he's like a French Montana. Yeah, because it's talking about a Mayhem interview. Whoa. Do the Mayhem interview. It will be interesting and you will get good views and attention. True. A Factor says you can't even give them flowers and they'll shed tears and drop themselves. Okay, so this guy here, he got dropped already, basically. Is what the whole story is. They came out, apologized, said we're sorry that, you know, people felt that this guy was kind of racist, or the company was racist. The person who runs this company, this Martini guy or whatever, he was saying that there was a collaboration of people who came up with the lyrics for this guy or came up with the ideas for this guy, right? And he was the only, or not the lyrics, the concept, for the whole concept itself. And he was the only white guy in the room. So it's not a racial thing. Okay? Renzo, what up? So, okay. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit. Do y'all think that they can really actually do this? Like they can pull this off? Like I know this time around, they got pissed off. Everybody got in an outrage. Cancel culture came and they said, okay, let's get these guys out of here. But the fact that this was actually an idea, a concept that came to fruition and got a record deal. before a lot of other rappers. Do we think that this is something that they might try again and maybe just try to do it right this time? Like, they made a few mistakes. So next time that we come up with, instead of, FN Meka, we'll drop I don't know, 2 times Jesus Peace. Right? Maybe they'll make sure that he doesn't say the N-word anytime. Okay, so now the woke culture can't say shit. He didn't say nigga one time. Right? They make sure that they get the AI so correctly that they only offend who they need to. Actually, they don't offend anybody. Then what? Can this replace a rapper? As far as going to see him in shows, when I was saying in the CBC interview, it kind of, it's hard to do an AI rapper or a robot rapper because people won't get that live experience. But are people going to as much shows anymore? Plus the metaverse is opening up. You know what I'm saying? It's getting more and more advanced every day where people might not even care about going to live shows anymore. You can go see something in the metaverse. So then why the fuck would you care about a show? You can go see FN Meka on stage anytime you want. Just put your glasses on, put your Oculus on, or whatever you call that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about no fights. You could do all the drugs you want in your crib. Right? They said that it's a combination of hip hop culture, gaming, and some other big ass word that they used. You know what I'm saying? There's already a lot of gamers who don't like to leave their house, fam. So if that's what the gamers are listening to, and he don't say nigga the next time around, they clean, no? Or do you think cancel culture is going to find another reason? Like, no. Because to be honest, and with all due respect, okay, I'm not trying to sound like the old head, but with the insurgence of like auto-tune on a lot of rappers' voices and shit like that, it don't really make a difference when you hear a lot of different rappers. A nigga's voice texture will be hella deep, but when you hear him rap, you can't tell the difference between him and like the 10 other rappers that came out. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the comment gang is saying here. Victoria, you retracted your comment. I thought YouTube was hating on you. Bootleg Bible 81 says AI rappers plus holograms seem to be the kind of things labels would try. Just have the hologram go on tour. They already did it with Tupac. Come on now. My flavor vision ain't blurry. They did it with Pac. Remember the Pac hologram? That was getting people's brains used to, are you willing to accept seeing your favorite rapper in front of you even though technically they're not there in front of you? If you're willing to accept that, if you're still cheering, then maybe we can slide a FN Meka by you. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. There's 2 schools of thought that I have for this shit. And trust me, I'm not going to spend super long on a rapper that doesn't actually exist. Okay? But there's 2 schools of thought that I have with this. First school of thought is they're just fucking trolling us. Record company, they're looking for something to get our attention. And they knew that we were going to be outraged. They knew we were going to be like, yo, oh my God, you guys are throwing shade on the black community. Oh my God. And we were going to be in an uprise so that we could be distracted from something else that's probably really happening that's really important. Right? Or 2, they just want to test the waters. They fucked up. They said, okay, we tried it. You guys didn't like the way that we rolled it out this time, but the next time, y'all won't even know that the person is AI. We'll slide that motherfucker right by you. You might even think that you saw him at a party with Drake and the Mandem. Like, just like an optical illusion. Like, no, I just swear, this guy is a real rapper. I seen him at industry functions. And then we find out months later, nah, fam, that person was a computer generation the whole time. I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm just saying, it can happen. It could be happening right now for all we know. Rapper running around here right now that ain't actually a real human being. The flesh, it feels like flesh, but they created. You know what? Let me chill. I don't want to get deplatformed. Anyhow, salute to you, FN Meka. And apparently the guy who was doing the voices for him, he's cheesed. You know what I'm saying? Yo, fam, A-Factor, he wasn't rapping about CPU chips and shit. Like, he was rapping about crimes and shit. He was a botman. You know what I'm saying? He was on his digital drill shit. Like, this is what they think that, you know, all of us is about. Like, when you take all of like the algorithms and all of the information from what we're searching for and all the different things that we're into, all the different websites and different blog pages, these are the lyrics that they came up with for him. He's a gangster. And he's dealing with police brutality. Anyhow,